Hi guys! I'm so excited to do this video. I get to do my first collaboration and I get to do my palette collection. This is so much fun. I love watching these videos. I'm like a junkie for them, and I will binge watch palette collection just because I like seeing what people have and what they don't have, or what they like and don't like. And yeah, I'm curious, and I like having a peek at what other people have. So I'm so happy I get to do this with a friend that I've just recently met here on YouTube. Her name is Lari DiAnna. I will link her video that she's going to do with me down in the info bar, and her channel, all her information there. She's wonderful. She's very funny. She's a big Austin fan like I am, which is so nice to find a kindred spirit. And that is the reason we're doing this video. Actually, it's because she did a review on the BH Cosmetics Pride and Prejudice and Zombies palette, and it was because of her review that I actually watched the movie, because I was kind of reticent to watch it. I'm kind of protective of Jane and her stories, at least for me, because some movies have just been garbage. I'm looking at you, Keira Knightley. This should be fun. This is going to be a long one because, as you can see, the pile back there, there's a lot to go through. So grab yourself a snack or a drink or a glass of wine if that'll help you get through it. And here we go. And I absolutely love it. Actually, this highlighter, oh, it's so good. So good. I love it, but frankly, I'm really happy with the whole palette. It's really pigmented. The shadows are soft and easy to work with. The only one was kind of a disappointment is this one, because it just has like a silver overspray and underneath it's darker, but that's fine. It's like $12 for this palette, so I'm okay with that. So that's the first baby. Oh, my next one is the Carly Bible one. I thought I'd give it a try. I've heard good things and I really like it. Actually, I was quite surprised. They do kick up a lot of powder, but they're really nice. They're soft, they blend well, they last all day long, and these highlights are so beautiful that I'm really enjoying this palette so far. I have nothing negative to say. I'm actually wearing this on my eyes today. Really pretty. So Carly Bible, and then so this is the Foil Eyes 28 color eyeshadow palette from BH Cosmetics. I just got this one, so I haven't had a chance to play with it, so I can't really tell you much about it, except that I'm excited to use it. And because they had a special little offer, I got a little free palette, the Smoky Eyes to Go 6 eyeshadow palette. That's cute. I'm gonna get these next ones over with because they are my fakies. I found these fakies on buyincoins.com for about like $4 because I'm insane. I really wanted the packaging, but to my surprise, they ended up being not bad at all. This one's not great. It's a Naked Basics, and there you go. It looks almost identical to the real thing. The shadows are okay, not very pigmented, a little powdery, but some are pretty good. The fake faint here is it's not bad. I mean, you can make it work, but it's not great. It's just my fakie. Okay, so Too Faced fakie, the Boudoir Eyes. I mean, look at that. It looks almost identical, and these are really creamy, and most of them are quite pigmented, so I really like these. Natural Eyes, again, I love the packaging, and this one came broken, which is fine. It was like $4, but all of these are really nice. I've had a chance to try them out, so yeah, no regrets there, and I get to have the cute little packaging that they do so well. And the last one is the Too Faced No Makeup. This one, again, another fakie, and again a surprise It's pretty good. It's not great. These don't stay on very well, the concealer, and I'm not much for cream blushes, but this bronzing veil is a really, really pretty highlighter, and it's so soft. It's really nice, super soft. I love it. So yeah, I keep these around, and if I ever get bored of them, well, then I can just give them to my daughter. And the last fakie is this Naked 2. And honestly, if it wasn't for Half Baked, which is a tad bit too warm, it's slightly orange, you would not be able to tell the difference. These are really, really good. Their YDK is not as good as the real one, but really for the $5 I paid for this, I'm okay with that. So I really didn't feel like spending the 60-something dollars for the palette. Anyway, those are my fakies. Okay, I'll do some single brand palettes, and I'll do some blush ones here and get these out of the way. This is from Forever 21 Love and Beauty Ultimate Matte Blush Palette. My sister got me this one, so thank you, sis. They're really lovely colors, and the only thing is they are extremely pigmented, which is nice, but you do have to go lightly with these guys or else you get clown face, and unless you're going for that, yeah, and not so great. Anyway, so yes, she got me these, and I find that they're okay, highly pigmented, but they do fade really quickly unless you use a setting spray. It's the only way that they last on me, is if I have like full face on primer, foundation, blush, and then setting spray, and then these will last. Otherwise they kind of fade right away within, I don't know, within maybe the first 2-3 hours, maybe not even. But I do like them. They do last once you do all the other thingamabobs, but yeah, it's alright. And I like it, and I'm grateful she got it for me. My other blush palette is the Hourglass. I'm sure you've seen this a million times. Really beautiful blushes. I love these. I don't think I need to spend much time on these. You've certainly probably seen them everywhere. So back to eyeshadows. Okay. Inglot. I have one little quad that I made in Vegas a couple of years ago. Made these colors. I really love this. I love the formulation of Inglot shadows. I love my little Inglot guy. I have one Smashbox. This is the Shades of Fame eye palette. Came out a few years ago. I don't remember when. I actually bought this at a CCO. Those are the shades. It's so beautiful for summertime. I love this. I can't wait till it gets warm and I wear some of these fun colors. Anyway, that's my smash. Next, my One Balm palette. The Nude. My one palette by The Balm, the Nude Tude. Pretty. A lot of hype about this one at the time that I got it, and I don't mind it. It's nice. I don't reach for it very often, but it's pretty, and yeah, it's gonna stay with me. Not that I'm decluttering or anything. One Cargo palette that I have. I found this one at Marshall's, I believe. These are the colors. Really pretty. This is Shanghai Nights. Probably not available anymore anywhere, but yep. I have one Morphe, and yes, it is the 35O. And yes, I love it. The colors are beautiful, very autumnal, and yeah, really warm and pretty, and I love them, and I'm glad I have them. Wet n Wild Comfort Zone. Everybody's seen this, everybody knows this, everybody loves it. I love it too. Beautiful colors, all of them. I can't pick favorites. I love all the colors in this palette. Yay. Okay, here's a special one for me. LA Colors. This is the Urban palette, 12 color eyeshadow palette. It just says BEP 425 Urban. So I'm just gonna call it that. And it looks like this. It's terrible. It's chalky. The colors don't last. Terrible pigmentation. You can barely Oh, actually, that one swatched pretty good. But the other ones are kind of whatever. But they fade. And no matter what I do, I can't get them to stay. And I absolutely love it. It's my favorite, probably of all my palettes. Why, you might ask? Because my kids got this for me on a day when I was feeling really bad. I was super sick. Like, I mean, I couldn't get out of bed. And they wanted mommy to feel better. And they knew that mommy likes makeup. So they went out with daddy and they picked this out specifically. They chose it and said, this one is for mom. And they came and they were so happy, and they're like, mommy, I have something for you. And they were going to cheer me up with this one. And it sure did. And so it's my love, and I love it, and I will love it forever, and it will never leave my collection, ever, ever. You guys remember Tokidoki? They were like the rage for a while. I know I kind of got on the bandwagon a little bit late by the time I actually got really into makeup. I believe these were ones sold at Sephora, if I'm remembering correctly. Shadows are fine. They're not fantastic. This is so cute. Look, it looks like an English phone. It's so adorable. And this is the, does it have a name? Love from London palette. It's so cute. And it came with one of the Tokidoki characters in here, which was on my keychain at one point, but I think it got lost somewhere. But yeah, colors are pretty. Payoff is not like super great, but they're nice shadows. I can't, you know, they're not awful or anything. They last with a primer. It's like anything else. You can make them work. But I just love this packaging, and I got this at Marshall's as well, so I got it for, I don't know, under $10, I think. So I'm happy I got this one, and same with the next one. This is the big one, and I don't remember what this one's called, but it's got like the little magnet and the girly and the, yeah. It looks like this. Comes with a mirror there. This little sheet to tell you all the names and characters associated with the colors. Comes with a liner, and this is a nail file actually. 4 of them, and I haven't taken them out of here. They're just too cute. I love keeping the whole set together. Again, these are nice. You can totally make these work. The pigmentation is fine. Like, look at that. Let's take this burgundy one. It's beautiful. Really nice. I just don't reach into it because it's just so darn cute, and it's kind of bulky, so you know, it takes up room on the vanity, but I just love having it. That's my Tokidoki. And I know these guys you can't find anywhere, I don't think. Next, I'll do Stila, and I only have 2. I have Stila in the Garden. This one, do you remember these ones, the In The collections that have been phased out? And this one's kind of sad for me because I was really, I super wanted this one. I totally wanted it. These colors look so beautiful to me, and they're nice. I like them. I just find that they, once applied to the eyes, they're kind of bleh. They kind of need something else from a different palette, especially this color here, Rosette, which I was really looking forward to using because it looked like such a pretty burgundy, purpley pink. It just looked so pretty. Oh, let's see if I can do it. But yeah, it just becomes kind of blah when you apply it to your eye. So kind of sad with this one, but whatever. I've used it and I will use it. Sage is still one of my favorite colors. I love that. And Moss. These two are so beautiful. I love them. But as a whole, I'm okay that they got phased out. I'm glad I got it because I really wanted it. But if it was still available, and if I ever by some miracle work through it, I wouldn't repurchase it. And then Stila in the Light, that everybody and their mother and their dog has. Very pretty, like it. What else can I say? Really nice palette. Next is Lorac. I've got the Lorac Pro. Everybody went crazy over this. I went crazy over it too, and I wanted it, and I got it. My sister got it for me because obviously we don't have Lorac in Canada. So she did. I then made the mistake of putting this in a project, in Pan That Palette project, and oh, that was a mistake because now I end up resenting this palette because I'm a little bit OCD when it comes to those kind of projects. Like I make myself use the stuff that I put in there because I get focused and I'm like, okay, I gotta use it. And so because I made myself do it, I ended up just really hating it because I wanted to use my other palettes and not just this one. And I wasn't very good at that project. Let's just say that. Okay. Yeah, not very good. So I'll show you how far I got with it. As you can see, yeah, lots of pan, like a lot of pan showing everywhere. And I don't reach for this at all, at any time. See? Yeah, I'm kind of resentful, even though pewter is almost finished, and I absolutely love it, but I just don't reach for it. I'm just like, no, you get no love from me. You stressed me out. My other one does not stress me out, is the Lorac Unzipped. It's the rosy one, not the gold, the first one, and I super wanted it, and I still love it, and I still love every color. Yes. So good. Next are my two and only actual Too Faced products. The first one is the Bonjour Summer Hello Summer 2014 eyeshadow collection. Looks like this. This is the only one of their 9-pan ones that actually attracted me. Just the colors are so pretty, perfect for summer, and I love them. And you can see I hit pan on this one here. I'm quite close on hitting pan on Sand Dollar as well, which is this one there. But Cocoa Beach, all the browns here are so pretty. I love them. I love this palette for summertime. So yes, can't wait to use it again. And then my other one is the chocolate bar palette. I got the big boy, the hefty size. Again, another super pretty palette that you all know, so I don't need to go on about it, and it still smells delicious. So yum. Some sleek palettes, and I only have 3, and I'm glad I only went for 3. They're lovely. I like them. Colors are great, but I don't think I need any more than these. I don't need any more, period. But you know, the addict in me is trying to be all reasonable. Yeah, I know. Anyway, this is the Sunset palette. So pretty. It always makes me smile looking at these colors. Love them. Oh, this blue. If only I could wear blue. If any of you guys know how to wear blue so that it doesn't look crazy, tell me, please. Please. I want to know. This next one is Garden of Eden, I believe. Yeah. Garden of Eden with all these pretty browns and greens, and this creamy one here is so pretty. Love it. And my last one is Vintage Romance. So beautiful and rosy and dark. This shade right here, of course, calls my name. Can you tell I have favorites? Yes. I don't know. They have the little slip or whatever. What's it called? What's it called? Court in Cannes. Okay. Fancy. Those are my sleek palettes. Next I have 2 Tarte palettes. My first one is a Rainforest After Dark, and I love the snake with the raised jewel on top. It's so pretty. And I wanted this so badly just because it felt Egyptian to me. I know it's the rainforest and all that, but yeah, just totally felt Egyptian. So I had to have it because anything Egyptian I must have. So these are the colors, and of course they get washed out because of my light, but anyway, they're beautiful. I love everything in here. I've used pretty much everything in here, and it's one of my favorites. And the other one is, it just says Amazonian Clay Eyeshadow Palette. Tarte High Performance Naturals. I got these two together, and these are very pretty neutrals, very basic. I don't reach for this one much. I love this color right here though as a transition shade. It's really very beautiful. It's a light peachy sort of shade, so it goes well with everything. This is more of like an everyday work appropriate eyeshadow palette, so I like it for that. So I'm gonna do some Sephora brand palettes, and the one I'm gonna show you next has been basically the catalyst for my love for palettes. It started with the Urban Decay Naked, the original. My sister got me that for Christmas. Well, one of my sisters. That's a lovely bit about having lots of sisters. One of my sisters, she got me the original, and so I loved it so much, and so I really started looking at eyeshadow palettes at that point. And then I was too late to get onto the bandwagon with all the Disney Princess palettes that came out at Sephora, so this one is the only one I could find, this little quad from Ariel, which is one of my favorite princesses, and it looks like this on the inside. So pretty. These two are so nice. The colors in the pan look gorgeous. Unfortunately, it doesn't translate onto the lids. These fade like within minutes. I mean, I'm not even finished my makeup and they're fading, so I'm like applying a little bit more to bring back the vibrancy of the colors. But yeah, this is the Part of Your World quad. Not the greatest, but I still love it, and it's got Ariel on it, so yeah, it's staying in my loved palettes, even though it's not that great. And then I have some Pantone Universe ones. I have the Nightfall and the Daybreak palettes. You guys remember these? It's like a weird combination of colors, and they're all basically duochrome. They come like this with sort of inglot type packaging, and they're all very, very strange, and I actually paired them together like on my eye, and it looked pretty good. It makes for really lovely spring and summer simple looks. Shimmery though, so if you're not a fan of shimmery shadows, these would not be for you. Not that you can find these anymore. I actually found them on sale at Sephora. I think I paid maybe 10 bucks each for these, and I really like them. They're duochromy and they are super fun and really nice, like I said, in summer and spring. This is my favorite of the Sephora Pantone collaborations that they've done, and I'm so in love with this one that I bought this palette for a friend of mine as well, and she just loves it too. It's the Sephora and Pantone Universe, the Elemental Energy eyeshadow palette, and it looks like this, and they're all, you can see how they have like a pattern inside the shadow, and each quad represents obviously an element. So this is okay, so air, earth, water, and fire. Fire is my absolute favorite. This pink and that coppery orange. Ah, gorgeousness. I love this. Is one of my absolute favorite palettes in my entire collection. As you can see, I barely used it, but you know what, even if you do, my friend was telling me that she uses it a lot, and she said she's only got one shadow that's kind of smoothed over. All of them still have their little patterns on top, so that's cool. But yes, I love this. I love this palette. I've got 3 Kat Von D's. I've got the Shade and Light Contour, which is the newest acquisition for me, and so far I'm really loving this. All of the colors work for me and they all last on me, so so happy I have it. I also have the Shade and Light Eye Contour one with all the mattes. It is gorgeous. I think if you want a matte eyeshadow palette, this is it. It's got your warm, your cool, your neutral tones all in one. Mix them all together, blend them in with other shadows, especially if you've got like single shimmery shadows that you want to use up, or whatever, if you're doing like a project pan type thing. This is so good to have. I love it. I love every shade. They do kick up a lot of powder, but whatever, it doesn't bother me. I always tap my brush anyway, you know how we do. And yeah, I work with them. They're soft, they're blendable. Love them. I love these shadows. And this is my other favorite one, which is the Monarch. The colors in here are just gorgeous. Again, another autumnal sort of palette. Reminds me of fall and the change of season, change of colors, and it's so beautiful, especially this quad right here. And I'm so happy I have it. These are another little bitties that I'm never ever parting with, that are not the greatest, but they're not bad either. These two little palettes, they were bought in a set by my husband and my son. They were out grocery shopping, and apparently there was a booth out there with Heart Me Makeover Essentials, which at the time had partnered with Sephora to create these eyeshadow palettes. I think it was for breast cancer awareness, and so they were selling the sets, obviously for that. So yeah, my husband was there, and he said it was so funny because the guy was trying to sell him on this. Oh yeah, you could buy this for your girlfriend or your wife or your mother or your sister's. Like, yeah, guy, just give it to me. My wife knows it. He goes, yeah, I know about Sephora. Yeah, just give me the eyeshadows. So they got me these ones, very pretty. I don't reach for these much, only because they're kind of buried in my collection, to be honest. They're, yeah, kind of at the bottom. Pretty colors though, and they do work well, and they last a pretty decent amount of time. This one is so cute. Look at this. It's tiny. It's a tiny little thing, and then you open it up and it's got lip products there, and then you extend it and you've got two big shadows there, and then the four at the bottom. All very nice, lovely colors, perfect for every day. I never reach for this little guy, but that's okay. It's not going anywhere. I'm still glad I have him. It's special. My boys got these for me, and I'm always going to treasure them. Okay, Makeup Revolution. I am a huge fan of Makeup Revolution, especially because they are so well known for making dupes for high-end products. Especially big names like, you know, Urban Decay and Too Faced and even Lorac. They've done so many. So yeah, they're my new love. I love their shadows, and I always will, and I probably will get more of these as soon as they come out. But anyway, I'll show you what I have. I'll start with, I think I have two blush palettes. Yeah, I do. I have Golden Sugar. Is this one here. You can see I hit pan on the bronzer. I use that. This one is Sugar and Spice. These are more pinky ones. I have a highlight palette with 3 of their original highlighters in there, and I don't know the names of them if they have them, but anyway. And then the Radiance palette. I love this one. This is supposed to be the dupe for the Hourglass ambient lighting powders. Lovely powders. They're not cakey. And so you saw my fakey Naked 2. Now this is the dupe. This is the one that's supposed to be exactly like it. This is the Redemption Palette Iconic 2, and frankly I have seen swatches and these colors look identical. Again, the YDK shade, which is my favorite of that palette. This one is way better than the other one, obviously. Still a little bit less pigmented than the one in the Urban Decay palette, but you can build this one up, so it's like no big deal, really. And this was like, I don't know, $6 or $8 for this one, so yeah, you bet I'm gonna be all up in that. And then the chocolate bar ones. I've got 2 of their melted chocolate ones. I have my Too Faced chocolate bar palette, and I liked the salted caramel one, but I didn't want to pay for it. And Makeup Revolution has a dupe. Sorry, semi-sweet. Too Faced has a semi-sweet. This is the salted caramel. See, they're so similar. I even got the names wrong. Anyway, it has the sheet with the names on them, and this is what it looks like. Looks identical to me. It even smells kind of chocolatey, which is kind of fun. I love these colors. So pretty. Everybody loves this, which is like peanut butter in the semi-sweet one, and here it's called, what's it called? Just Sweet. And it's beautiful transition color just to add some warmth to your look. Love this. Highly recommend. If you can't afford the other one, get this one. And then just because it was there and it was pink and it's called Pink Fizz, and I just thought these would be great colors for summer and spring, I got this one, and it's so pretty. Okay, wait, hang on, let me get this thing out. So pretty. Look at the shades. Oh, so much fun. pinks and blues and browns and creamy, beigey. This just doesn't do it justice. It has such beautiful colors in here. And look at that. I just swatched this one here and this one here. Look at that, so pretty. Love it. And then my absolute favorite of the eyeshadows from Makeup Revolution that I have is the Iconic Pro 2, which is their dupe for the Lorac Pro 2, the more cooler toned one, and you'll see once I show it to you if you haven't already seen it. Love this palette. I use this all the time. Again, this peachy cream transition shades here I use all the time, and the colors are so pretty. I'll show you the blue and green. Look at that. So gorgeous. Really pigmented. I love these. Like I said, I'm probably gonna get more, not gonna lie. Finally, the brand that started it all for me, really. Urban Decay. Oh, I just love Urban Decay eyeshadows. So I'll show you the ones that I have. So again, this was the first like high-end eyeshadow palette that I ever owned. My sister got for me. You've seen this, as you can see. I've hit pan on Naked. It's a beautiful shade. I don't need to say any more. You guys have all seen this. It's gorgeous. I love it. Same with my next one. Oh, I love this one. My husband got this for me for my birthday a few years ago, I believe. My Naked 3, my rosy tones, so pretty. Love it. Oh, this one is so gorgeous. I love the jewel tones in the Smoked palette. I know you can't get it anymore, which is a shame. I think these are gorgeous. Very dark. I don't get a chance to use this very often, but the top 3 are pretty usable pretty much every day type thing, but these bottom ones are just gorgeous, especially for a night out. I want really dramatic eyes. It's so pretty. I've got my Book of Shadows, Urban Decay Book of Shadows 4, you know, the one with the butterflies. It's so pretty. I've taken all the stuff out of here because I've used it up. It came with a liner, mascara, and primer potion. These are the shadows, and I love every single one of them, even the glittery, messy ones. I love them. I do. I can't help myself. I just do. And then my dad got me the Vice 3 that comes in this package like this. Oh, love this. I missed out on 1 and 2, but I did get 3. I didn't get 4. It really didn't call to me, but 3 certainly did, especially those red burgundy shades right there, and these mattes here are really great. I love the whole palette. So I'm so happy I got this one. My sister also got me the Urban Decay Vice Limited, and I love it. I love it. I love all these colors, how bright and almost pastel-y some of them are, and yeah, it makes me happy to look at this palette, so I keep it. I even like the lime green thing that they caged it in. Anyway, yes, I think that's it. Oh, this is a long video. So if you made it to the end, thank you for watching, because you are just like me and loves to peek at other people's eyeshadow collections, which I do. And I want to thank Lari DiAnna for doing this collaboration with me. And yeah, go check her out. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.